Hey everybody, welcome back to the monthly update for Collier County and Lee County. This is the video where I am going to dive into some really specific stats for this area. So I'm going to share my screen with you here so you can actually see what I'm seeing, and then that way, hopefully it will ring a bell, because I know a lot of times when we watch the local news, there is a little bit of confusion that goes on there, and I do not want that for you guys. I want this to be clear, and I want to tell you what we're looking at here today. So what we're looking at is the Lee and Collier County stats. I've broken it down into counties, and then we're also looking at the last year for these numbers here, but this chart actually goes back all the way to January 2021. So we're actually looking at almost 2 years here, but when you see something like an 8.5% increase, that is just since November 2021. So keep that in mind. And again, this includes everything. And when I say everything, all price ranges, all property types, all bedrooms, bathrooms, everything, even new construction that went through the MLS. So that's what we're looking at in regards to stats. All right, so let's jump in and take a look at these main tabs here. Let's see if we're going up, down, or staying the same for Lee and Collier County. So if we look here, the median close price for the orange line, which is Collier County, actually shot up pretty big for the month of November. So here we are at the beginning of December, so they just put in these stats for the month of November, and that has shot up quite a bit. That is very surprising to me. I did not expect to see that. I expected that to be in this ballpark here, but not shoot up quite that much. Now, if we look at Lee County, this dipped just a little bit, and nothing too crazy to be concerned about there. Very interesting here how that's the case. Now, sometimes without diving deeper into this, Collier County has some very expensive homes. When I say very expensive homes, there was one that sold, I think, last year for $48 million in Collier County. And so one of those can really affect this median price. Yeah, so that may be it. Either way, it's interesting to see that it didn't go down like it did in Lee County. Let's look at new listings. So how many listings came on the market in the month of November? Interesting, the inventory moved up a little bit here, or not the inventory, but the amount of listings that actually came on the market bumped up a little bit for Lee County, and then for Collier County, it actually dipped a little bit, which is very interesting to see that. How many homes are currently for sale in the real estate market? Staying pretty steady, even with prices taking a small dip and decline in both counties over the last couple months. This is interesting to see that homes for sale has stayed pretty steady. Now, if we see this start to fly up, I think we will see home prices start to come down a little bit more, or a little bit faster pace anyways. But at the moment, inventory is staying pretty consistent. Pending home sales, more homes are selling. Look at this. The last 2 months, we have had a consistent increase over the last 2 months of how many homes are going under contract. Very interesting. Total sales typically lags this by 1 month. So let's take a look. So yeah, see, we've got home sales that are closing have jumped up a little bit for Lee County. Collier County, interesting how it's taken a little bit of a dip, but I would think this is going to peak up a little bit for the next month as well when we look in January. Days on market, what does that look like? Wow, isn't this interesting? So we have a small dip for Lee County. Days on market average now is only 18, came down from 21. They have a slight increase for Collier County, not much, but a little bit of an increase there. And how many of months supply? So what does this mean? This is basically, if nothing else came on the market, all of the homes we have for sale in these counties would be sold in 2.3 months in Lee County, and in Collier County, 2.8 months. So just under 3 months, all the homes. Very interesting. So when you look at this, overall, what I see here is the market is steady and healthy. A lot of people feel like the market is taking a quick dive. That is not happening here in our counties of Southwest Florida, which include Naples, Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Lehigh, and some cities out west like Ave Maria and Everglades City and out that way. So in Marco Island. So it's very interesting to see this. Don't let the news freak you out. Look at the stats, go with those. That's what's really happening. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if I can help you with anything else. I'm John C. Hit the like and subscribe button. I always forget to mention that. Love having you do that. I'm John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida.